My debate will start in 3, 2, 1. Hello, good morning. My name is Nadya Alisha Lintang from Avicenna Jagakarsa High School. I will be representing my team as the proposition team. As the first speaker, I will start by mentioning the topic or the title of this motion. It is, "This House supports a permanent move to online tertiary education." Now, based on this motion, I will say I support the permanent move to online tertiary education, and I will elaborate my reasons after this. First off, let me explain what is tertiary education. It is a form of higher education like college or university, such as Harvard or UCLA. Or in Indonesia, as the most popular one, it's University of Indonesia. Now, after high school, this is what most students usually strive to enter because it can provide many benefits like leadership, clubs, connections, and of course degrees based on what you choose to major in. And not to mention that sometimes companies tend to hire graduates from certain universities, like popular universities like Harvard or UCLA. They tend to be the most popular. Now, the statement mentioned we moved to online studying permanently. I would like to explain my reasons as to why I approve of this decision. Now, first off, my first reason is that by moving to tertiary education online, by moving the education online, students and professors will be able to work more efficiently. Now let me explain. They won't have to go back and forth trying to reach classes, and there won't be such a thing as late attendance. Now, I think it's clear that sometimes being in a outside environment sometimes can confuse us on where we have to go, and there's so much work for us to do to collect on a paper-based. Now, they won't be late because of external things like traffic or weather issues. Now, students will be able to study efficiently and comfortably in their own safe space, like their home. This applies to the professors as well. Grading scores and completing homework will be much faster and reduce the need to use paper-based for homework and essays because they'll be communicating through Zoom, therefore using Google Classroom or another form of online apps that can help with studying and collecting homework, like sending through email. This can also help them multitask because professors will have a lot of work, and by doing it online, they can just collect the homeworks through email, and therefore won't be confused on which student's work is, because they'll be graded, named, and they'll be shown who it is from. And I can say this is more helpful because back then, during my time in the COVID pandemic, we collect the works immediately after we're done, and the teacher can immediately grade it, which can reduce the time needed to complete the work. Now, I will read by saying this is why I think it can improve efficiency. Now, the second reason is that it can improve motivation and help students be more proactive. My second reason is that students will be more motivated to study when they are in a safe space like their own room, for example. During the COVID pandemic, I was rather motivated to search things regarding the materials on my own because I don't have the pressure to what I mean is I won't have the pressure to be scared to answer or anything because I'm in my own safe space, and that therefore allows me to be more motivated and be more proactive to answer questions more than I would in class. And it brought me a sense of comfort. Therefore, it also showed me that there are other ways to study, like not just by the books. While there's not like a bad thing to study by the books, but by using the internet, I can find more information, more than what the books give me. Sometimes it's not always going to be complete, and I think that's beneficial for myself too, to learn more. And I can see the students in those higher educations doing the same. They won't have the pressure to study fast, and they will be able to do it on their own pace. This can greatly help the students improve their grades. This is why I firmly believe that moving to online tertiary education would be beneficial for the students. Now, the third reason is that it can prevent accidents and improve mental health. Now, let me explain. Because certain students tend to return later because of external work from the college itself, or professors, like extra credits, it will be dangerous for them to return late at night without anyone accompanying them. And this is why I believe that by moving to online studying, they'll be more safer, and therefore the risk of being kidnapped or getting involved in car accidents will be lower. And because they'll be spending most of their time at home with their own work. Of course, this won't always be the best solution, but it can greatly prevent it. And also, it can improve mental health. Now, what I mean by that is, sometimes, unfortunately, bullying isn't fully gone in these higher educations like college and university. It is going to be present at all sometimes. And that's why students won't be forced to communicate with those who make them uncomfortable, and then the pressure and the anxiety of needing to present in front of class will no longer affect them. Now, these things are usually the cause of stress and the deterioration of students' mental health. By moving online, they'll be more safe and less likely to get involved in whatever drama there is between the other students. And the risk of them being getting physically hurt by the people who don't like them will be lower. And I will restate by saying this is why I think that moving online to online tertiary education is better. The risk of accidents will be lower and mental health will improve. Now, the point of this debate is to elaborate my reasons as to why I firmly approve the motion to do a permanent move to online tertiary education. It will increase efficiency from both students and professors alike, increase motivation to self-study and be proactive, help prevent accidents, and lastly, improve the students' mental health by making them study at their own safe space. Thank you.